All right. Should be good here in just a second. All right. Says we're good. That should go away. We'll try that again a little later. All right. Let me get my playback up. Bum, bum, bum. How's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well. We know it's Skubal versus Haney today instead of Skubal versus Skenes, unfortunately. What's up, Jacob? You guys won 2 of the 3 so far. What's up, Miles? Who are you a fan of? The Pirates? What's up, Kevin? My titty itches. All right. I think we're good now. All right. Now we're just kind of waiting for first pitch. What's up, Gibbs? It's raining in Ohio, so the last couple of days. Yeah, it's been raining here yesterday and today, but I think today is a little bit like a lighter rain. I don't think it's anything as like heavy or like all encompassing, so that's always good. Still raining pretty good, is it? You doing both? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do both games if we actually have both games. That is doing good, man. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. What's up, JM? Appreciate you dropping a like. Good looking out, my friend. It's always appreciated. Likes always help us out, especially early on. It's supposed to be sunny when you guys come back home. That's good. Won't miss any games because of the rain. It's supposed to be really hot the next week. Next week or so. Well, dang, I can't find someone's name. I guess they have to stay blocked. All right, well, that is what it is then. I can't find their name. I was gonna unblock them, but I unfortunately can't find their username. That is what it is. You need the Rangers to win today. Why do you need the Rangers? Skubal W. Hopefully it's a W. We beat Skenes too. That'd be cool. Nah, it's supposed to be 100 for you. Sheesh. All right, what do we got? Oh, what just happened? Oh, I hate that. Do you think Meadows? Wait. He should eventually start hitting, right? That would be idea. Why is it in preview now? Did they cancel the? Oh, okay, hold on. All right, ball 1. Here we go. Gonzalez, McCutcheon, and Bart. Then Canario, Hayes, Kiner, Falafa, Triolo, Pham, and Cook. Again, it's Gonzalez, McCutcheon, and Bart to lead it off. We're underway. Skubal on the mound. No, I think Meadows will eventually get going. At least we have to hope anyway. It's 3-2, apparently. Foul ball. Yeah, apparently it's going to catch up a little bit. Either way, 3-2. I'm going to check something out. Swing and strike, and that'll be a strikeout. 1 away. Down goes Gonzalez. Oh, that's behind. All right, I don't care for it then. All right, 1 away. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our stream quite a bit. It gets people in here early on. I'd appreciate you. Thank you very much if you have. Here's Meadows. Oh boy, are they delaying the game already? Well, yeah, it's June 19th already. Pretty crazy. My birthday is basically a week from today. It'll be McCutcheon up next. Because if this game has to be delayed, they have to like just kind of cancel this first one and just play one game this afternoon. It would be pretty funny if the Pirates were like, we got to call this one. And we just don't. We just wasted Skubal's start. Be like, well, that's that for Skubal's start. Like, well, we're going to start him 2 games in a row, actually. There's nothing in the rules that say we can't do that. I think so. No, I think it's up to the home team, technically. And that'll be a hit. That'll be a base hit to right field. Gotta love the shift getting beat every single time. Anyway, here's Joey Bart with 1 on and 1 out. Let's hope for a ground ball. Maybe try to turn 2. Ball 1. Tigers should have just pushed Skubal's start to tomorrow. So that way he doesn't have to pitch in the shitty ass rain. 2-0. Because now it's going to look like this all game. Just shitty pitching and hard to throw strikes. No grip on the ball. Not going to be a good start. At least I hope it improves anyway. It apparently works. It's just it seems like a good veteran hitter is just going to hit against it every time like McCutcheon just did. Just drove it right into right. Just whoop, right to where the second baseman should be. You just hit it there. I don't know. I've never liked the shift. I've always been a hater of it. Two one for Bart. 3-1. Cool. Because of the rain, it's going to be a wild pitching day. Going to be the Skubal. We're going to be the bullpen probably in like the 4th inning. I hate rain, dude. I hate fucking weather in sports. And he walked him. Nice. Definitely should have played this game. Ugh. Sorry, I just hate rainy weather. It ruins baseball. 2 on, 1 out. Great start to the game. 100% isn't influenced by the rain. Yep. Ball 1. Baseball shouldn't be played in weather. It should be sunny or in a dome. Primarily, it probably should just be inside. I don't know. I hate rain in baseball. It's such a stupid concept. One. The only place you can like play baseball outside is like California. And that's because it's perfect. I don't know why we're playing. 2-1. Most importantly, why the hell is Skubal pitching in this? They should have just switched the starts and had Skubal go later, but I guess Skubal wanted to pitch early. So they're making it. He's pitching in the fucking rain. I'm going to walk him loaded, it looks like. 2-1. 3-1. All right. Two straight walks. That's pretty normal for Skubal. And then Hayes hits a grand slam. It's only natural. Foul ball, 3-2. Eight, 18 pitches, 8 are strikes. He's throwing 10 balls right now. Oh, yeah, the AL Central's only got, most of the teams are like a game or two above 500. 3-2. God, I hate bad weather. Well, hopefully he's able to find strikes. Fouled away, another 3-2 coming up. Oh, well, he decided to pitch in this. It's his own problem. He could have started game 2. He probably should have switched. And he walked him full. 1 out, bases loaded, and he's at 20 pitches already. Yeah, this is going terribly. He'll be out of here in like the 4th inning at this rate. Yeah, pretty bad decision to start our best pitcher in the middle of a downpour. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good idea. I don't know. Hopefully the rain stops so he could grip the ball and actually throw a strike. This is what we get for not doing Skenes versus Skubal. Well, better hope we get a double play or something here. Bases loaded, 1 out. This is a bad situation to be in. And our pitcher can't find the strike zone because he can't grip the ball right and nothing's going in the zone. 0-2. Oh, everything's right down the middle, too. If he puts bat on ball, that's gone. 0-2. And they strike out Hayes, 2 away. Now up is Isaiah Kiner Falafa. Falafa. I never figured out how to say that last name correctly, I think. I know he played here, too. Bases loaded, 2 away. Let's see if they can put him away and get out of this hellacious start to the game. Yeah, Skenes is scheduled to go in game 2 of the doubleheader. Oh, and he flies out. All right, well, the Tigers get out of it. Well, a couple ugly walks. The Tigers get out of it, and that was 24 pitches, maybe 25. Not the greatest start, but hey, all that matters is it's a big fat 0 in the end. So we'll head to the bottom of the 1st. We'll see Haney take the mound. Torres, Jones, and Green. Torres, Jones, Green. Then Torkelson, Perez, McKinstry, Dingler. Come on, I didn't fucking click off of it. Dingler, Baez, and Meadows. So obviously Haney is left-handed. Why is there 2 of these fucking things open? All right. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Brian Hayes striking out on basically 2 pitches right down the middle is not very great. I blame Kevin for the outs. And Kevin's like, wait, I don't know how to react to that. What do you mean you blame me for the outs? Is that good? It's like, I don't know. What is it, Kevin? You tell us. Hopefully we can hit Haney. Otherwise, it's Gibbs' fault. Better hope your team hits today, Gibbs. Otherwise, you know, some bad shit'll happen. Hopefully this guy can't hit the fucking strike zone either. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a bad mood. I'm gonna lash out. Twins are up 9-4 right now. God damn. All right, we're gonna have to win at least one of these games today then. All right, 0-0 bottom of the first though. Torres, Jones, and Green will lead it off against the lefty Haney, who's had a pretty good year. So hopefully we can hit him. We are 15 out. First pitch looks like a pop out, one away. Oh no, it got down, base hit. Hell yeah. Little bloop single. Little BAPIP love. No, we'll probably win game 2 1-0 in 9 innings. Skenes will go 8 innings, have 24 strikeouts, 0 walks. He'll give up no hits. We'll win on a walk-off homer off their 9th inning pitcher. That's how we'll win this game. Skenes we'll have 1 hit somehow. It'll be like fucking Gleyber Torres getting a weird... No, it'll be like Kerry Carpenter hitting a double or some shit. That'll be our only hit. Everyone else is striking out probably. And then no one on that Tigers team is going to hit a 102-mile-an-hour splinter. He can just spam that the whole game and basically no hit us. Ain't not one player on this team good enough to hit that pitch. And I love the Tigers, don't get me wrong, but you know. Oh, that's a double down the corner. Nice piece of hitting by Jemiah Jones, who's been really a fucking extra base machine. Yeah, Baez will hit a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th off their closer. It'll be like, well, we won 1-0. What a great game. You have 700 on the Tigers' money line today. Skubal almost gave me a heart attack in the first inning. Well, oh, wait a minute. Okay, we have runners at second and third. Nobody out. Hey, if Jones can hit right-handed pitching, you know, he's a pretty valuable cat. Maybe it's time we let Kerry Carpenter actually go to the disabled list for like a week or something to deal with his fucking hamstring. Ball 1 to Green. Because now that we have Perez, who's basically taking slowly fucking Kerry's job, because Perez can hit lefties all of a sudden. He's a dangerous asset to this team because he smokes the ball left-handed. But this year he's really hitting the ball well right-handed. And that makes him invaluable to a player like AJ Hinch. Again, a switch hitting player is invaluable to a guy like Hinch. His hamstring has been really bad. He probably could use a stint on the IL. He's trying to play through it, but with Jones and God damn it, Riley, 2-1. That's a slide, whatever. That's fine. He needs to just take some time off. Perez and Jones have been oh hell yeah, Riley just hit the same pitch. Looks like a sac fly. We'll take it. 1-0 Tigers. Good job. Way to get the run in. That's all we need right now. Runner scores. We're up 1-0. Other guy has to hold at second. Here's Torkelson with a guy who's probably, I'm guessing, home run. He should be back any minute. He should be back soon, right? Reese Olson. I imagine he makes his next start or next turn in the rotation. Kevin, he had a rehab start, right? Down in AAA. Ball 1. We should also see Alex Lang back actually pretty soon, within the next couple weeks, which is huge for our back end of our bullpen. And he looked, I know it was against West Michigan players, but I believe, damn, he popped out. But I believe Lang will be back very soon, and he looked really good. Yeah, Job's out for the season. He had Tommy John. Reese Olson in AAA. God damn it. Spark pops out, 2 away. Here's Wencel Perez. Strike 1. Maybe Perez gets a big hit and drives in this run. Let's hope for the hot streak to continue. Oh, man, my nose is already bothering me, dude. Swinging strike 2. What's up, Jake? He pitched a game so far. He should be actually back then. He probably isn't going to make more than one start in AAA. I can't imagine anyway. We kind of need him back up here. Well, depending on Lang, we may not actually need to go get a bullpen arm, but we maybe should. If Boston sucks, maybe go see what the price of Chapman is. It's really hard right now because we don't really know who's going to be where. Everybody's kind of like weirdly just like still in it right now. Even the Diamondbacks, who you'd probably want to trade, like if you want to pick up like a Eugenio Suarez. Damn it, he struck out. All right, we'll head to the top of the second. Tigers do get a run though. It's 1-0 Tigers. Top 2. Triolo, Pham, and Cooked up here in the top of the second. Not one left-handed batter in this lineup. Isn't that crazy? They're doing pretty good. If you go look at their team, they're going to be a very good team in the next couple years. If you're an A's fan, you're probably very excited about the state of your baseball team right now. They're 30-46, which isn't great. But at one point they were like a game or two above 500 and having a really good year. Then they went like 1-19, and they're gonna have to slowly erase that the rest of the year. But they're honestly like, go look at their team. They have very good young play. Like nobody's playing bad. And what's crazy is nobody played badly during their run. They just were like losing 4-3 every night or 4-5 every night. Like, you know what I mean? It was just a super unfortunate run for a very young team. But they're probably going to be very good for years to come. They've built themselves quite the good little team over the years. However, I think they've acquired like fucking 6 different organizations, literal top #1 prospect over their blow the team up era when they've been trying to get out of Oakland. So if they didn't walk away with good I mean, it's the A's. They always trade well. They never trade bad. It's just now they're slowly actually letting the young guys stay in the majors instead of sending them down. They know what they're doing, dude. They're a very like smart team. They knew what they were doing over in Oakland. They were purposely fucking around. And that's why their fans were really pissed, because they're like, we know you guys are smarter than this. What the fuck are we doing? They're like, man, we're doing whatever we want. We're the A's. Moneyball, remember? It's like, fuck you guys. Man, my nose is really obnoxious right now. I apologize. I keep rubbing on it and shit. Just, it's really itchy. It's just a weird time of year when everything's kind of, I think all the plants are having sex. 0-2. I think they're all fucking. Because I got pretty gnarly allergies lately. And my allergies are weird. They're literally just, I get a very itchy internal nose. 0-2 on another foul ball. Yeah, I know. He's probably going to play first base, I've heard, too. Apparently, he's going to be like their DH first baseman, is his role with the fucking Giants. And apparently, the only reason he didn't play first base with the Sox is because they wouldn't let him just become a first baseman then. Like, that's actually like a thing. Like, he was like, yeah, I'll play first base. Is that my new only? He didn't want to like keep switching positions around. And to be fair to him, he is like a guy who won them a World Series and like their best player. They probably should have just let him become the first baseman. Devers, yeah, he'll probably be fine, but I don't see us getting him. If anything, the Tigers will probably try to make a stupid ass move for Bregman if the Red Sox are selling him. Or we'll just get Bregman in the offseason. That's okay, bud. One-oh. Anyway, Ball 1. And they get an out on the second pitch. All right, that's a lot better. If he was good to finally be able to talk to Detroit fans, I live in Maryland right now. Are you talking about Devers? Problem is, we don't really need Devers to come play first base. So I don't know, he's not really worth anything for us. He's not very good at third base. Yeah, Andy just struggling hitting. That's not surprising. Here's Cook now. I'll be right back. My nose is, I have to go like. Oh, and 2. God damn, dude. And that'll be the third out of the inning. Cool. All right, that was much better. He only threw 10 pitches that inning. If he can come have a very quick inning, he's actually in pretty good shape pitch count wise too if he has a fast third. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Tigers lead. McKinstry, Dingler, and Baez. All right, we don't have to send him down to AAA after the game. I was thinking we might have to send him down. What about you, Gibbs? Him, Meadows, Green, Carpenter, Torkelson only hitting 233. Pretty much the whole team, really. AA, yeah, high A even. Call up like Lee, resign Kenta Maeda. Oh, actually, he's on the Cubs now. We'd have to trade for him. Trade McGonigal for Maeda. Get him back in the mix. Yeah, 100%. We have to trade for him. So I guess McGonigal and Clark to the Cubs. Fair. I think that's a fair trade. And then call up Kreidler to be an everyday player. We'll lose the rest of the games this season. No, we send Riley Green to high A until he learns to never strike out again. Not just guys who don't know anything about baseball. Listen, Ryan Kreidler's 6'4". He should be good at baseball. And he's got a cool name, so I mean, theoretically. Liberals may hate it, but Ryan Kreidler's good at baseball. Sorry to tell you, liberal. Here's McKinstry, Dingler, and Baez in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Tigers. Let's see if we can add to the lead. McKinstry versus lefties, though, is always kind of a toss-up. What's going to happen? Most likely, Feels like, I hate that trade. I don't know. I've liked him since I was 8, 9. Because they won the Super Bowl when I was 9, and I went, well, that's my favorite team. If the Carolina Panthers had won that Super Bowl, I'd be a Carolina Panthers fan. That's how that plays out for young Rob. I'm very lucky the first baseball game I saw was the Tigers versus the Seattle Mariners, and we won that game. That's it. That's why I'm a Tigers fan. That's why they're my favorite team. That was the first sports game I ever watched. Liberals may hate it. Oh, all right. I'm just fucking around. 2-0. Yeah, Ryan Kreidler sounds like he'd be very good at baseball. Yeah, Cameron, yeah. Yeah, when you opposite-handedness is usually where you thrive as a hitter. And it's all about the angle of the ball. The ball's coming in towards you. So if you think about like the angle of a ball coming in towards you rather than falling away from you, it's a lot easier to put that shit right on a barrel than it falling away from you. 3-2. So that's why I'm a Patriots fan. I just got very lucky that they happened to run a dynasty after I became a fan. Genuinely got real lucky being a Pats fan. Not the last 5 years though, maybe 6 years now. Well, actually, this year might be pretty cool. Hell yeah, Dingler gets on. Another hit for the young rookie Dylan Dingler. He's got to be in contention for Rookie of the Year, right? Like, are the other rookies still hitting as well as Dylan Dingler is? Because I know there were a couple rookies that were fucking killing it, but are they all still doing as good as Dingler? Because Dingler's a rookie, by the way. He's a full scale, like, he qualifies as a rookie this year. It's really hard pressed for me to find another rookie who is also the best at their position defensively and one of the better hitting. Other than fucking Cal Raleigh, he's the best catcher in baseball, and he's a rookie. You know what I mean? So technically, I don't know what other rookies would be in contention with him, but like there were a couple rookies at the start of the year that were for the A's specifically. I think the A's have a guy who might beat him. There are a couple rookies that are tearing it up though this year. I'm not kidding. They're fucking really good. And I think they're for the A's. I think Dingler is going to be the backup catcher for the All-Star game at this rate. 1-1. Because Cal Raleigh should be the starting catcher. He's almost at 30 home runs. He's at 27 last time I looked. 2-1. The big dumper deserves to go. He's not as good defensively as Dingler, but he's also just behind him. Dude, Cal Raleigh is a fucking tank, dude. I hope he wins the home run crown this year, just so fucking Yankees fans don't get a fucking triple crown. Like, just so Judge doesn't get the triple crown in the AL, I hope he loses by 1 to Cal Raleigh. Yeah, there's the Simpson guy, and I think one of the A's rookies is having an incredible year. And it's like those are the two guys and Dylan Dingler. Like those are the three most likely people to win the award, right, Cameron? I'm pretty sure like those are your only like literal options to win Rookie of the Year. And it's like at some point, Dingler probably might win it just because catcher is actually harder than both of their positions. It's just like the truth of the situation. Dingler plays a way harder position and is the best already at a position that usually takes years for a rookie to develop at. Really incredible shit for Dylan this season. I mean, he's 26, to be fair. He is also a lot older. Well, never mind. Catchers spend forever in their minors. Which I'm not wrong about, by the way. I think Jake Rogers also debuted at like 27. At this rate, Cal will have 60 home. Yeah, Cal's. I'm all for the big dumper leading the AL in home runs and destroying the triple crown for Aaron Judge. Mound visit here with the 3-2 count, 1 away. McKinstry got out, obviously. Dingler's at first. Baez is the hitter. They're a little scared of Baez right now. I think they don't want to make a mistake here because Baez does dominate left-handed pitching quite often. And he's in a little bit of a hot streak. So again, you got to be pretty careful. Because Baez does seem to have the ability to make this a 3-0 game real quick. Honestly, they should probably just walk him to go after Meadows. Well, then you got Torres with 2 on. That's actually a pretty bad idea. But it's a Dingler at second, so it's not exactly the scariest speed at second base, right? I don't know. I'd walk him. I think they're going to try to, but Baez is like, I got to pitch way more outside than that or inside than that. Fouled it away 3-2. They might have been trying to walk him. We're all rooting for the Nationals to do so. Or for the Rockies to do so. And it's hilarious because they're doing it in Washington, not at Colorado. That's the most embarrassing sweep in the MLB today. Because the Nats aren't even having a bad season, are they? Hell yeah, dude. Look at that. Fucking bias comes through. A base hit into right center field. Well, actually, just right field. 2 on, 1 out. 4-gamer. They've won 3 out of the 4. Oh my God. What's up, Sean? Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. GG on the series we just played. Of course, you guys had to take one of... you guys took all of them from us. 2 of 3. You beat our ass, too. We just couldn't hit the ball. I don't know what happened. Sometimes we just shit our pants. No, wait, actually, we beat you guys 2 of 3. Hold on, you're not a Reds fan. That was the Reds. I apologize, Sean. That was a good series we played against you guys, actually. That was against Cameron. We got our ass beat. Never mind. 1-0. Good game. Good game. Yeah, Sean, I feel bad for you, man. Your team, I'm glad they got to fire more people. It was your owner, Sean. I want to ask you, because you're very informed on this. Your new owner said they had a blank check to address pitching this offseason. And wasn't it your owners that quite literally said, or no, not your owner, but your GM and coach that said, we're good? Like they had a blank check to do whatever they wanted this offseason. And the owner or the GM and the coach both were like, we're good at the way we do things. We're not just going to blindly spend money. And that'll be a walk to Parker Meadows, bases loaded, 1 out. He's a Orioles fan. And it's like, what? Like, the owner wanted to spend money, but like the coach and the GM were like, we're good on that. In the craziest thing. And I'm glad they're going to fire people. Fired Hyde and got Mabry. Yeah, you guys have been a lot better. Yeah. 100%. Your pitching is the problem, though. And that should have been... You guys could have got people this last offseason. A Torres slam, the rarest slam. Oh, this is like the worst guy up with the bases loaded, too, because it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. 1-1. What's up, though, Arminian? Hopefully you're well, my friend. Yeah, Sean, I hope you guys improve and have a better second half of the season. Oh, that's going to be at least a sac fly, hopefully. Oh, no, that's an infield fly. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it was a sac fly. He does. We got to run at least. 2-0. Hey, that's all you can sometimes hope for is a sac fly. Hey, that works. We got the run in. 2-0. I don't care. If we can get that runner in from second, that would be perfect from Jones here. We'll see, though. He's 1 for 1 with the double. Maybe the left-handed demon comes through and bombs one out here, makes it 5-0. The owner said they had a blank check. I don't mind what they did with the Wild pitching. Burns was the only real big money target. Injuries killed their... Yeah, injuries was really bad for y'all. You guys should have went harder on players like Fried. You probably could have made a move. All right, Kevin, have a good day at work, man. Hopefully we win both these games and you come out of work with some good news. 2-0. I feel bad for Orioles fans. Exactly, Arminian. It wasn't a slam, but we scored. All runs mean something here. We know that. We got to get whatever we can get. Our offense has been fucking abysmal the last 2 weeks. Or really, the last fucking 3 weeks. Almost all of June, we've been pretty bad at the plate. Except for the last couple games. Honestly, the other day and today, we've been pretty solid. So far, anyway. We're actually having a good day at the plate right today. Refreshing to see us fucking not trying to just bomb home runs every at-bat. I think they finally got called out on that, by the way. Because, like, it was really bad for literally for the entire month of June, all they've been trying to do, every single one of these dudes, is hit a home run. And it's crazy to have watched that happen. Because it's like, what are we doing? That game we played against the Angels where we hit like 20 home runs or whatever really messed with this team because they all just decided that's what we're going to do now. 3-1 for Jones. Keller, Rossman, or Boz. In the offseason? Mitch Keller would be a really good sneaky pickup. That's a guy I hope the Tigers go get. Yeah, it's hard to throw strikes today. It's raining. Hard to grip the ball. Fouled away, it'll go to 3-2. Who's doing so good? The Tigers or 3-2? I hope the Tigers go get Mitch Keller. He has 10 quality starts this year, and despite some of the more weird the 1-9 and like the 4 ERA, he's go look at Mitch Keller's starts. He averages like a quality start a game. It's insanity, and that'll be ball 4. Bases loaded, 2 away. Here's Riley. Riley versus the lefty. Damn, dude, that's rough. A mound visit. They might be pulling him. But yeah, I really want Mitch Keller in Detroit. Someone like that is a really good under-the-radar sneaky pickup who just keeps throwing quality starts. And again, quality starts are a very key thing. That's the kind of guy you like. He's got a couple bad ones and some really bad ones early that give him the high ERA. But he's had like 14 starts, I believe, and 10 of them have been quality. The other 4 are god-awful. So it's very kind of literally he throws a quality game or gets beat, but that would be a really good fifth starter for a playoff team. That could also slot into a bullpen if you really needed him to. Plus, you probably wouldn't have to give up shit to get Mitch Keller. If we're being real honest, like what the fuck is he gonna cost? One for you probably can get Mitch Keller for just fucking Justin Henry Malloy straight up. 1-1 on the ball. Oh. Did that get down? That got down. Hell yeah, that'll be a base hit. We'll get 2. 4-0 Tigers. Runner will get to second on a throw. Did we score 3? Hell yeah, did Riley Green just cleared the bases. Let's go, my goat. Who the hell was that? Oh, Jones. Yeah, he's pretty quick. Well, goddamn. I believe all the runs just scored. Making it 5-0 here. That's the second time this year that he's had a bases clearing like double or triple with the... He'll never hit a grand slam though, is he? The Tigers really need someone with as much contract control. Keller is under control for 3 more years. Yeah, that's the only thing that's a little unattractive about it. That for us is Keller is under contract for forever. Yeah, it's 5-0 Tigers here in the bottom of the second. Well, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm probably going to just watch till Skubal's out of the game, and then I'm done watching this fucking game. So I can get ready for game 2. But yeah, I'm not going to leave early. We're going to watch all of Skubal pitching tonight. But I have a bad feeling about the way this game is going to wind up. Because I don't think the Pirates give a shit about this game. We're going to get the worst effort out of this team the rest of tonight. And then in the next game, we're going to get the greatest effort we've ever seen out of this baseball team. We're probably not going to win the second game, guys. I don't expect to win that. 2-2. I'm just excited to watch Paul Skenes pitch. 3-2. Like, oh, well, all right, we won 2 or 3. We won the series. That's pretty good. Gallon wouldn't be bad. I just really like the things I see out of Mitch Keller. But, Sean, for your team's sake, he might actually be better for you guys to go get. I just think that if we added somebody like Mitch Keller to the control of Fetter, That would be quite the disastrous combo for baseball because obviously Keller has some really gnarly stuff. And if you gave him to a pitching guru like Chris Fetter, that's probably a really nice match. Have him develop a really nasty sweeper and a really nasty circle change that we throw in Detroit. To game, yeah, I don't know. It's so weird playing Skenes because there's like you could win the game, you just have to kind of outlast him or snake a run off him and hope the Pirates don't score. Top of the third, it'll be Gonzalez, McCutchen, and Bart. Top three, Tigers up 5-0. There we go. That feels a lot better. Olsen should be back probably in his next time in the rotation, or they might have him do 2 starts in AAA. I guess I don't know why though. They're always very cautious with Reese, mainly because I think he's very young. I think he's literally like 25. So I don't think so, Miles. They kind of just have the same team. And that's okay. That's kind of what they do. And one day they'll eventually lose Paul Skenes, and it's just how it goes. Hey, by the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream quite a bit. We're at about 17 right now. 3 away from the like goal of 20. Thank you very much if you're able to help out. I'm going to try and blow my nose really fast. I'll be right back. Enjoy Skubal pitching. All right. Hopefully that fixes it. Probably not, though. 1-2 on Gonzalez, and he's out now, 1 away. Little ground out to the third baseman. Here's McCutchen with 1 away. All right, hopefully we get him out this time instead of everybody gets on and walks. Ball 1. Ah, shit. Yeah, the Rays are. I'm not excited to play them, motherfuckers. They're white hot right now. They're like they're the hottest team in baseball. I thought they were going to be trading at the deadline. Then they've won like 20 in a row. It feels like they just keep winning. 1-2. Yeah, they're going to be a tough team. Kind of wondering why Skubal is playing in this game and not being moved to tomorrow. Rays, yeah, they've been pretty good for most of the 2010s after 2013. Yeah, they're not going to be easy to play. 2-2. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. I really wish we would have saved Skubal for tomorrow versus the Rays. I don't know. I think it might be. Could be home too. Fouled away. It'll remain 2-2. Working away from McCutcheon. And he's going to put it in for a double. Yeah, that's what you get for throwing her fucking right across the middle, basically. Here's Bart. We're away. Okay. Got to go play at the Yankee Spring Training Stadium. Fun. At least we're used to playing there, I suppose. Play there all spring. Called strike one. It's pretty close to our fucking spring training facility, I'm pretty sure. What are they in, Boca Raton or some shit like that? I know they play pretty close to there, the Yankees do. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Runner will advance to third, though, as it's a ground ball to the right side, and McCutcheon has pretty good speed still. Runner at third, 2 away for Canario. Canario. However you say that. I don't mean to mispronounce. My second favorite team is the San Diego Padres. I've been a Padres fan since like 2004, 2005 maybe even. One of the things I've always been a big fan about them, and the reason really I'm a fan of the Padres, because when I started watching baseball, I wanted to be a pitcher, right? I know, one of the few kids who wanted to grow up and be a pitcher, and I wanted to be a closer specifically. No, maybe once, probably. It's L1, by the way. And it wasn't because of like Mariano Rivera. It was I was watching like I don't even know why. I was up really late and it happened to be a Padres game on, and they had this guy pitching named Greg Maddux. And then it was literally like I was like, what the fuck? And I had never seen anything so crazy. Even though he was, he wasn't quite, at the and then I seen like Jim Edmonds in center field, I believe, and then I've seen this guy Trevor Hoffman come into the game, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, and it was all, and then like I seen a young Jake Peavy come in the very next game, and I was like, dude, I like this team, and that'll be a foul tip strikeout. Nice job by Skubal. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Tigers maintain a 5-0 lead. So that's why I became a Padres fan, was Jake Peavy, Maddux, and Trevor Hoffman. And I guess Jim Edmonds to some small extent. Like, I specifically wanted to be a closer because of Trevor Hoffman. I was like, dude, this guy fucking rules. Like, I like Mariano too. He was great. But I'm like, man, I like Trevor way more. I don't know. I guess it's all. And like the reason I was a big Greg Maddux fan is because I could not throw hard, but I was a fucking nasty locator when I was pitching. And that's basically, I probably developed that way as a pitcher because of like watching Maddux. And I was just like, man, this guy's so fucking good. He doesn't even have to throw hard. So in my head, I was like, I don't even have to throw hard to pitch good. Late movement and location. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I wish we would have paid him last offseason. I wish his agent wasn't Scott Boras. We probably could have paid him last off season and gotten away with it if it wasn't fucking Boras. Boras clients don't sign early unless they get a fucking overpay. Perez, McKinstry, and Dingler. For this situation specifically, in case they win back-to-back Cy Youngs. The Tigers are going to want to pay like everybody that's like a normal player, right? I think they're eventually going to want to pay Skubal, Green, Torkelson. The philosophy roster is develop and retain talent, and then fill in the gaps with free agent signings. So far they've done the first the first and the third thing well. Now we'll see how well they do the talent retention part of their plan to build the team. Which is by the way, that's the way you win multiple World Series: is you draft, you develop, and then you fill in the gaps. Even the Dodgers, who you may not consider it, they play a lot of people they drafted. Like a lot of that team is like filled with guys they drafted. It's just they make a lot of big splashy signings. That's how it works. When they fill in their gaps, they fucking do it aggressively. They also have one of the best farm systems. They develop players, some of the best. They have some of the best like eye for drafting talent. So again, that's like good teams don't just. That's why the Yankees never win World Series. By the way, they draft good talent and they trade for good talent, but they don't retain it. They get rid of it, and that's the problem. Andy pages for you guys. Should definitely. Yeah, I think Vierling's going to be invaluable. I think he's got to stick around. He's, well, but once his shoulder is all good anyway. 2-0 on McKinstry with 1 away. Tigers up 5 here in the bottom of the third. It's 5-0. Do-do-do-do. 2-1. Oh, for the Dodgers. I don't follow the Dodgers that closely. I apologize. I just know that they're one of the better signing, drafting, and keeping young talent teams. Oh, he's going to be way more expensive, but there's not much you can do. He's a Boris client. That's how they negotiate. They don't sign early. Because Scott Boras is smart and knows that players like Skubal may win back-to-back Cy Youngs, so instead of signing for $280 million, he's worth $420 million. See how that works? And that's the unfortunate reality of Scott Boras clients. That'll be a ground out. McKinstry's gone. 2 away. Let's see what Dingler can do with 2 down. Bottom 3. Maybe trade. I don't know if anyone will trade for Andy Ibanez. Maybe. Skubal. It's a pretty easy word. It's Skubal. That's how you say that. Do you think it's Skubal? Anyway, that'll be a pop out. Yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce it that way. I'm gonna say Skubal. And I really hope it bothers you. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying it the way I do. For any players who are American, their names should be spelled correctly, like they're spelled. He's not French. He's not American. He's one of the players that don't get to have any say with their last name. It's Skubal. There shouldn't be an A in that bitch, if you know what I mean. It is how it is. Other countries is a little different, they have different ways of saying things. But I don't do weird pronunciations anymore. I'm tired of it. This is the weirdest sport on earth where nobody's name is said the way it's spelled. And it's like that across all of baseball. I can't wait to find out that Meadows, you say Meadows' name like Miedos. Be like, yeah, everyone's been saying our last name wrong. It's actually Miedos. And I'd be like, told you. Told you everyone in baseball has a stupid fucking last name. It's like Kelsey and them. Do you know their last name is like Kels? You don't pronounce the E. It's like, well, why do you have an E there then? Why do you have an E? What's the point? Just get rid of it. And then everyone will say your last name correctly. They'll be like, oh, Kels. Not even a hard word to say. That's the first thing you'd come to mind without an E there. So just drop the E off. Spell your fucking name correctly. Sorry. I genuinely hate things like silent letters or weird pronunciations of words. Just fucking spell it different then. Hayes is up. It does, in theory. But at the same point, it's such a useless problem to have. Wait till Boston calls up Garcia. I'll never say his first name. That's completely fine with me. Let me see. Well, Marte or Marty, I guess. He's not American though, is he? Isn't he from South America? So again, it's a little different when a player is not American. Because again, the rules of English theoretically don't apply to, say, like a guy from Cuba's last name. Like it's like, well, my name isn't American. It's like, well, that makes sense. Not English. Cabrian Hayes strikes out one away. So there's like that. Let me see. Let me try that name. Justin Garcia. That's about my only guess with that name. It's got to be Justin. Or just, I don't know. Oh, it's just Yost. Yost Nixon. Oh. Well, my first guess would have been right then. I was like, there's no way it's Yost Nixon, though. See, that's what I also do. In my head, I'll be like, there's no way it's the most obvious name possible. Oh, and he's not American either, so it doesn't apply. Or his name is Spanish in origin. With the J and it's pronounced with a Y. That'll be the second out of the inning. Nice job by Skubal. He's sitting at 61 pitches right now, maybe 62. 5-0, top four, 2 away. 61 pitches for Skubal. By the way, thanks to everyone who's left a like so far. We've hit our like goal, which is really nice. Thank you very much. If you haven't left one yet, consider doing so. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. It's fine if not, too. I suppose. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. 0-2 with 2 away. Joe Kenzie Noel. And Triolo strikes out. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0 Tigers. Skubal sitting good at about 65 pitches through 4. So he's kind of rebounded the bad start, but he's probably only going to last like 2. He might actually pull through 7. If he can actually pull that off, that would be amazing. 4 innings so far, 2 hits, 2 walks, 5 Ks, down to a 1.91 ERA on the year. 5-0, Tigers lead, bottom 4. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Yak. I'm in a much better mood than I was the other day. Boy, I was pissy. I was in a bad little mood. Mainly because my fucking back was hurting. It's good now. It's been good for 2 days. Yeah, basically it stopped hurting. It was a little weird yesterday if I moved a little suddenly. But now we're all good. I seem to have beaten the bad back, which is really nice because I hate my back, dude. I'm trying to find someone to unban him. But I can't seem to find him. See if I can find him in this commercial break. Because I like Jared. Problem is I just can't find him. I think he might just be gone. And that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you lose people. I think he exploded. We will remember you. The second time I tried to find him. Can't find him. Dang. Yeah, I'm not seeing it still. Damn, that's a bit of a bummer. Oh well. That's his own problem. All right, 0-1 here on Baez. Baez with the 803 OPS. Yeah, Baez has been one of our best players this year. And the 292 average. I think we can win the game, but I don't think we'll be doing it against Paul Skenes himself, no. I think we'll win that game, though. Unless we get, like, no-hit or some shit. Obviously. 2-1. Yeah, we're probably just going to hit their bullpen up like everyone else does. Just try to last Skenes for about 7 innings, and once he's gone, jump him. He had hip surgery and back surgery, so a lot of people are thinking that his hip situation must have been a lot worse than what he was like letting on. Yep, you basically got to know you're gonna win late in the game. You have to get all your damage. You can't. It's the same idea that people have when you play Skubal, right? If this score happens to us early, we're gonna lose. Like the Pirates basically have fucking given this game up. They know this game's cooked for them, which is why Haney's still in. They're gonna let Haney pitch till he has 9. He'll give up 8 runs and he'll still be in the game. Because at this rate, it's more along the lines of preserving your bullpen for the Pirates and getting to the next game. Because they've given up 5 to Skubal, and like it's, you know what I mean. Mathematically, they're kind of fucked. I mean, it's still possible to come back and win, but numbers aren't really on their side. Oh, Meadows just got a hit. Hell yeah, there we go. There we go, Parker. Had a walk, and now you get a hit. Nice to see it. We love to see it. Yeah, that's the idea part. We want to get him out. You see Judge went from a 398. Yeah, he's struggling. The Yankees lost, 4 in a row now? Did they? Oh, they're scoring again at least. Yeah, it would have been a great one. But I think both teams kind of didn't want to play the other guy on their guaranteed win game. Oh, 6 in a row. Sheesh. Uh-oh. I think Torres might have just hit a home run. Oh, no, just a double. And Meadows scores easily from first. He's the fastest guy on our team. 6-0 Tigers on a double by Torres. Had a starting pitcher named Burrows that was doing good for a few weeks ago versus Houston. What happened? I don't know. He's probably still pitching good. Might but just be, I don't know. I don't think starting pitching has been their problem this year. I think their problem this year has been their bullpen. Because I swear, they have like 4 pitchers who are actually pretty solid starters. Skenes had a good year until today. He's having a bad start. Mitch Keller's had a good year despite what his numbers say. And Paul Skenes. That's 3 quality starters. 2-0. That last name is attractive. What last name? Burrows? Oh, because of Joe Burrows? Yeah. We'll see Skubal versus Skenes at the All-Star game. Yeah, most likely that'll be the 2. If Skubal ends up going. He'll probably go to start his first one. Might as well. They fucked him last year on it. Remember the horseshit reason they gave why they're starting fucking Corbin Burns in the All-Star game? It's his turn. And they'll walk Jones now with 2 on and 1 out. Uh-oh, Tigers are about to pour on. I don't know. It might have been Bo Burrow. I don't think it was Bo. Would be funny. Oh, that'll be a hit. God damn, dude. Another hit. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here's Torkelson. See what I mean by the Pirates have conceded this game? This is what Detroit will look like if we start getting our ass beat early in that Skenes start. All right, that's legally binding. Yaktastic is a notary. He's got a notary. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. I don't think the runners are going to advance on that. Anyway, 6-0 Tigers lead here with the bases loaded, 1 away. Bottom of the 4th. They're looking for a little hit here to bust this thing open. Well, I mean, to end it, basically. 2-0. By the way, or 2-1. If they do, at this rate, I'm probably not. I hope it's not a surprise to anybody that I'm probably going to end this after Skubal leaves. And we'll probably call it after that. So I can get ready for a game. I'm going to do game 2 also. But it would be nice to get a little bit of time between. And this happens. Oh, no. Did Torque just pop out again? Should be a sac fly, right? All right. Torque got a sac fly. All right. Good job by Torkelson. Runner will score at 7-0 Tigers. Also, the runner got over to third. So it'll be 2 on. Runners at the corners. 2 out, though. Here's Wencel Perez. Well, you're safe your PC, Ford. You're safe your PC. Anyway, here's Perez. Yeah, I appreciate you, Yak. Good looking out. 1-1. By the way, if you haven't left a like yet, consider doing so. Gets us up, just helps stream out in general. Gets more people in here. We're well over the like goal, so that's perfectly chill if you don't want to leave a like. Appreciate you watching. 1-1. Yeah, that's the only bummer with the guy. He's a low average hitter, but I mean, we didn't like the way I always look at Torkelson is like we didn't really draft him to be like a high average guy. You know what I mean? That's how I've always rationalized it. I'm like, yeah, I didn't really care to draft him number 1 because he's a good baseball hitter. We drafted him 1 overall because he had a fuckload of home runs at Arizona, at ASU, and a lot of doubles, and that's what he's done in the majors. He's a double homer machine. And I'm like, you know what? That's kind of what we drafted him to do. And his OPS is up at 830 basically. It's hard for me to be upset, you know what I mean, when he's doing almost exactly what we drafted him to do. If he could hit 250, perfect. There would be 0 complaints from me. But I do agree, the 230s, it's like, that's tough to stomach. Yeah, that's going to be very funny. Well, apparently he would have played first for Boston if Boston had just let him be the first baseman all year, but they didn't want to commit to that. And Dever said it was disrespectful to make him want to have to play like 5 positions. He could, dude. 250, yeah, he'd be an interesting guy. It'll be interesting, Jay Banksy's reaction. Who's Jay Banksy? Oh, about the Devers stuff, Cameron. I got you. Yeah, he might even be playing first tomorrow, which is the craziest part. But again, it's the Giants' own fault that that's happening the way it is. I don't mean to victim shame. All right. Anyway, Pham, Cook, and Gonzalez, 8-9-1 due up here in the top of the 5th. It's a 7-0 game. Because he was at like 250 earlier. He was right side. Okay. That's what I figured. Well, yeah, I mean, that also upset Devers, but at the same point, like, Devers really can't play fucking third. He should have just see, and that's the thing. Like, it sounds like he would have just moved to first if they'd have just let him play first. Yeah, that's where I'm getting this from. Devers would have just played first if they just let him play first base. Instead, they wanted him to play like third DH, play fucking first. It's like, nah, man. It's like, the fuck. Yeah, Chapman should be one of our top trade targets if we want to add to the. If Boston isn't good, go get Chapman. Like, that's 100% the move you make. Yeah, and Bregman is a better fielder. Like, Bregman can play the field, and Devers is a better hitter, kind of. Bregman will be a Tiger anyway after he opts out of that fucking deal with Boston. He's already like halfway hinted at that, hasn't he? That he's pretty much just going to opt out and come to Detroit. Bo Bichette is not going to be available. Anyone who thinks the Blue Jays are selling, keep forgetting the Blue Jays have like the 3rd best record in the American League and are slowly encroaching on taking the division from the Yankees right now. Bo Bichette will never be traded, but like maybe in the offseason. But like the Yankees are like this close to losing that division from the Blue Jays. They're not trading shit, dude. They're the 3rd best team in the American League. They're a playoff team right now. 0 shot at. That's what I mean. It's very hard to. Damn it. Oh no, I forgot. We're pitching right now. They got Pham. 1 away. He's at 68 pitches through 4 1/3. We need some quick outs right here. That'd be nice. But again, we should be able to get 7 innings out of Skubal. I'm sorry. That was entirely uncalled for. Probably a little threatening too. I don't know. Ugh. Dun dun dun. Ball one. Yeah. Well, he doesn't need to be throwing super hard. I'm always a little worried about a pitcher not throwing super hard. I'm like, oh, please don't say he just blew his elbow out. Yeah, it'll be an opener and then Montero. That's the plan. 2-2. I really wish he wasn't wasting pitchers right now. 2-2, one away for the 9-hitter Cook. Didn't start. Yeah, no, there's no reason. He's just going to get out. He doesn't hit for shit from the right side of the plate. Because he's a switch hitter, right, O'Neal Cruz? And they give up a hit to the 9-hitter every time with Skubal. I mean, he's had decent starts lately. Yeah, he can't really hit that well from the right side. They're running their entire lineup is right-handed right now. Surprised you haven't. Well, we're gonna watch the rest of Skubal start, and then I'm probably gonna get out of here, Paj. This is pretty much cooked. Plus, I want to do game 2. You know what I mean? So gives me time to get a little reset in. Do. Gotta check something. Yeah, double play would be pretty sweet. Kind of limit the damage here. Gonzalez is second baseman too. Pretty good shot at turning one if he hits it on the ground. 1-1. 2-1. Fuck. Come on. Skubal. Three one. Fuck. Come on, man. Quit trying to get him to chase everything. Just throw strikes. What are we doing? Oh no, that's gone, isn't it? That's gonna be at least a double. Runners at second and third. Well, he just got a big hit there. Just doubled. Runners at second and third. One away. Well, hopefully we get a couple big outs here. Man, Skubal's only going to go 5 or 6 tonight. Ball one. Yeah. This speed is way down today. I wonder if the weather has anything to do with that. I really hope his elbow isn't fucked up and the speed isn't because of that. 1-1. 1-2. On McCutcheon, who's 2 for 2. He's been a tough out for Skubal today. Yeah, they probably would have had him out of the game already. That's true. Especially in a 7-0 game. Fuck. That'll get a run in. It's 7-1. Did they even get McCutcheon? Yeah, they got McCutcheon. They tried to run for an out. Runner will advance to third as well. So 2 out, runners at third, and it's 7-1. Tigers lead. Yeah, he's at 82, so he might get some of the 6 to at least start the 6th. Kind of depends how the rest of this inning goes. Ball 1. Strike 1. Shitty ass muggy day, probably. Probably feels all shitty. 1-1. And again, the start of the game being a rain fest either didn't help at all. Do 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 do. 1-1 count, runner at third, 2 away. 7-1 here in the top of the 5th. That'll be a strike. That'll be blocked. No, I don't think so. And they get Bart swinging. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers will hold on to a 6-run, 7-1 lead. Tigers up 7-1. That could be it for Skubal. I know he's right around 90 pitches. Yeah, 90 or 86. So we'll see. If he is done, he went 5, gave up 4, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 Ks. His ERA remains a nice 1.98 on the season. We'll see what happens. It'll be McKinstry, Dingler, and Baez here in the bottom of the 5th. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a dart a few times. Oh, this game? Yeah, I mean, I just kind of want to get to the Skenes game too. I'll be right back. Okay, one sec, guys. Oh, I don't know. Oh, never mind. McKinstry just hit a home run. It's 8-1 Tigers. Well, just in time for a home run. Tigers homer. It's 8-1. Jesus, dude. McKinstry bomb, a rare one. His 4th of the year. All right. Was it an actual home run? Or was it like a Little League home run? And Dingler gets hit by the pitch. 1 on, nobody out for Baez. Another big inning coming. Yeah, same here. I stepped away for a second, Gibbs, and I come back to a home run by McKinstry. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, he actually smoked it. Wow, rare. He usually doesn't bomb him out like that. $379. That's a big fly for him. For our team, probably not. Because you got Riley with like 15, 16 homers. Torque's got a bunch. Here's Baez. Nobody out. Yeah, I was gonna say Raj will probably catch game 2. McKinstry. I mean, he's kind of like the left-handed version of Vierling. Maybe not as good at the plate as Vierling is consistently. 1-1. 1-2 rather. If Baez homers, I believe that's 10. Or it'd be 9. It'd be one of the two. I mean, it'd be pretty close to double digits. I know. Inconceivable, rather. Well, that's a bloop. Is that down? God damn, dude. We're obnoxious today. That's what his second bloop hit of the game. All right, 2 on, nobody out. Here's Meadows to hit a 3-run homer. Yeah, we're going to get shut out in game 2, boys. Yeah, we're getting it all out in this game because we ain't doing shit this after otherwise. We're going to get fucking beaten against Skenes. Ugh. Well, that's fun, though. I'd rather at least get it all out now. Yeah, we should save some runs, but at the same point, damn, Meadows flew out. He almost actually got one. 1 away. Top of the order here is Gleyber Torres with 2 on and 1 out. Yeah. Well, matchup-wise, I don't know. It's just a weird one. Can't wait to lose 1-0 to them in game 2. Yeah, or we'll win 1-0 in the 9th. We'll walk it off. Oh, 2. Yeah, that's how doubleheaders work for whatever reason. They usually wind up splitting, but you never know. Maybe we get lucky and beat up on Skenes. We'll win 9-3, but we'll go 1-1. Yeah, basically. Bullpen day. We'll have an opener, and then it'll be Montero. Eugenio Suarez. I'm good with McKinstry, Vierling, Baez at third. Eugenio would be good as just a right-handed slug bat. And we'll get another hit. Torres is on yet again his 3rd hit of the game. He's 3 for 3. Bases loaded, 1 away again for probably Kerry Carpenter right now. Skenes is a really good pitcher. All of him, his losses are usually... Yeah. Skenes will be a problem. Opener, chaos, and... Yeah. I would like Suarez just to get a right-handed power bat. And Arizona's probably not selling at this point. Oh, Colt Keith. Well. Look who it is. Yeah, that's how you know Kerry isn't doing so great with his his health. I just like the idea of adding a nice power bat like that in. But yeah, most likely Arizona's not going to sell. Well, there's a mound visit. I don't know if they're pulling the pitcher yet. They probably are. They're probably going to go get a lefty. Oh, never mind. Ball 1. Torres, and you have to cut. What? Not really. You just get rid of, I don't know. Somebody can go. 1-1. One of our 900 outfielders. De La Cruz. I don't think the Reds will ever let De La Cruz go. 1-1. Two one. Besides, we don't need another guy who's just basically a left-handed bat. Yeah, that's the problem. We have to who's available really depends on what happens over the next month. We don't need DHs and outfielders. We need fucking third baseman. We need one position filled, and it's a third baseman. It's not a super hard thing. It's just like, all right, Arenado, Suarez, those are like good options. Arenado's idea, but the Cardinals are probably going to be a playoff team. 2-1. 3-1. Hell yeah, dude. Bases loaded. 3-1, 1 out. We're about to get a fucking nasty, easy pitch. McKinstry homer was 379. For him, he could not have hit the ball any better. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and that'll be a sac fly, it looks like. Pretty deep sac fly, too. Nice job. We'll get a run in. It's 9-1. Sonny Gray? Maybe. Just where does he play? No, I don't think we should trade for a superstar player like Bobby Witt. He's not available, nor is Juan Soto. So no, I don't want an outfielder, and we don't really need another shortstop. We need a third baseman. Ew, no, I don't want to. Never trade for a Rockies player. Never ever trade for a Rockies player hitting 230 or 222 with 11 homers. He'll never hit the ball at Comerica Park. No. Ew, no. Ew. Ew. Never trade for Rockies trash. Ew. I'd rather just not make any moves at all. Like, I'd rather just stay with what we got and hope to God Veerling's good when he comes back. That would be a subtraction from our team if we added McMahon. We would be fundamentally worse off adding him. I'd just call Andy Ibanez back up. Because if you sent Andy Ibanez over to fucking Colorado, he'd have the same numbers. No thanks. 0-2. Ugh. I'm good. I'm just all the way good on McMahon. I'm all the way good. I would like Arenado, but he's probably, again, talking about trades in June is really dumb because we don't know who's available. Yeah, we'll probably just trade away those guys. That's fine. I don't know. I just don't know who's available because half the teams are like 35 and 36. Like every team you guys have mentioned so far are all in the playoffs except for the Rockies, and I would not touch a singular Rockies player. Nope. Wouldn't trade him anything. If they gave him to us for free, I wouldn't take him. If they're just like, here, just pay his contract. No, thank you. Our team would be worse off with that guy. No, thanks. No, not a single player on that team is worth any of it. Nope. I would never touch a Rockies player. That's been developed in their system. Fuck no. I mean, maybe. Not in the playoffs, no. Maybe see him debut later on in the year once we clinch. But again, it's really hard to talk trades right now, mainly because like every team is like a game out of the playoffs. Yeah, why even bring up the Blue Jays? They're the third best team in the fucking American League. There's 0% shot the Blue Jays trade. Like zero. There's a negative shot that you get Bo Bichette from the Blue Jays. Like you're more likely to somehow weasel Ronald Acuna out of the Braves than you are to get Bo Bichette out of the Blue Jays right now. Yeah, again, the problem is the Rays probably aren't selling. Like a lot of these teams are not going to be sellers. That's our biggest issue. But again, in a month they could be 10 games under 500 and just be like, all right, yeah, we're actually going to have to sell now. You know what I mean? Because again, almost all of the selling teams aren't as bad as like Pittsburgh or Baltimore or the Diamondbacks are actually pretty good now. You know what I mean? There's very few teams that are that bad, and like all the good players are on teams that are like 35 and 36. That's the biggest problem right now. Who's that? Gonzalez. Tampa Bay is too good. Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of really good players are almost impossible to trade for. Skubal out to pitch the sixth. Oh, Moniak. Yeah. Yeah. Another thing, never trade for Royals failed developed players. Oh, man. Whatever they go through in that organization must just brutalize them. Is Austin Riley another outfielder? I don't want to do that. Like, people keep also saying we should trade for positions we don't need. It's like, why would we trade for another outfielder? We need a guy who plays corner infield. He's a third baseman. Yeah, I don't see that trade ever happening. I just remembered who Austin Riley was. Didn't they pay him like a 10-year? Yeah, there's guys. Why the fuck would the Braves trade that guy? Like their second best player? That'd be pretty crazy. I was gonna say I don't think they're gonna trade like their second best player after Acuna, especially because they're like, we're not trading Chris Sale. I could only imagine how crazy they are going to be about not trading their core. Yeah, the Braves just had a injury season. They're not doing shit to that team. That'll be a base hit. That's not great. Another DH. Yeah, that'd be good. No, we don't need more DHs. We need a guy to play third. I don't want to trade almost. I'm almost tired of the idea of trading. Because again, it's just a bunch of trades that people keep talking about, like Bichette or somebody. It's like, why are we talking about trades that aren't going to happen? I don't know. No, I don't know. Again, I don't know because nobody's fucking that far out, and every team that sucks has like dog shit bullpen arms. So I don't know. No idea. Not for another month. I don't know. None, probably. I'm sorry to be shitty about it. It's like, but how do I know? Like, every team is basically like 37 and 35, or they're a 100% a playoff team. You know, it's really hard to be like, this team's going to be selling. It's like, what if they win 10 in a row and they're like one of the better teams in baseball? Which is why it's dumb to talk about trades in June, in my opinion. Nothing is ever gained. That'll be a pop out one away. Yeah, I sincerely doubt. Even if they do trade Cade Smith, which is something I've seen as a rumor, I don't think Cleveland would ever trade Cade Smith to the Tigers. What we should do is hope that Boston sucks so we could go get our oldest Chapman. But again, I don't even think it'd be a good idea to give away all of our prospects to on a I don't think we're going to be the World Series champions this year. I don't know if I want to trade a bunch of our young good players for rentals for a year we're not going to win the World Series. I don't want to pull the plug on 27 the year we're going to win the World Series 100%. Just to like lose in the ALDS or something. We need him for our bullpen right now, kind of. If our fielders were actually playing real positions instead of fucking whatever. 0-2. I don't know. I like the idea of trading, but I don't know. There's a part of me that almost is like, is it really worth? Unless we're giving up pieces like Jace Young and Justin Henry Malloy to get these players. I don't want to see Rodriguez, Briseño, McGonigal, Rayner, or Clark traded. Like if any of those guys get traded, there's no fucking point to what we just did. You know what I mean? All those years of suffering just got thrown down the drain. If we trade any one of those 5 guys. Because think about that, that's like your whole future. Like all those guys will be on the team in 27, alongside like the current stars of the team, 2-2. Like they'll be there alongside like Green and Torque and probably Perez and Meadows and Dingler, and we add in like all them 5 people, but alongside maybe potential players like Lee. After the initial deadline, that's how JV went to Houston. Yeah, I know how waivers. Yeah, there's annoying. I don't actually follow the MLB draft. There's too many people. 2-2, 3-2. Especially when my team's picking like, what are we drafting, like 16th? Hopefully we can get that Gage Wood guy. Yeah, it's going to be the first game against the A's or second game versus the A's. '24th. We're probably not going to get Gage Wood then. We might actually. He wasn't a super high first round projection. We get lucky. God. All right. Yeah. Time to pull him. He's done. Bases loaded. 1 out. Hey, let's not let this get away here. Is he staying in? Well, hopefully this don't backfire on us. Suddenly it's a close game. What's up, Lord? Most likely the Tigers are just going to take some kid out of high school. They don't typically like drafting college kids with Harris. Oh, ball 1, son of a bitch. You got to throw strikes. Good. How you doing? One fouled away. And that'll be another sack fly. Oh, maybe not actually. Did they all just advance a single? Oh, it's 9-2. Okay, it was an out. 2 away. Runners at second and third. And that'll be it for Scoob. So they're gonna go get a right-handed reliever. It's 9-2. Hopefully they don't fucking hoe him on these last 2 runs here. Damn, he's up to a 2.06 ERA. RIP for now. Skubal betrayed us. There goes the Cy Young, especially when all these runs are about to score. For shame, for shame. For shame, for shame, for shame. Anyway, Carlos Hernandez, the new acquisition we had. Yeah, he's probably going to give up these runs. He's going to give up 4 runs today, Skubal. It would be nice to get a quick majors college bat, but I don't know. We'll see how they draft. May just take a pitcher. Kind of getting slim on pitching down there a little bit. Yeah, I just don't like them trying him with like 4 potential runs for Skubal on the board. I hope he's able to just kind of come in and pump it out real quick here. Cook will be the hitter with runners at second and third with 2 away, unless they pinch hit here for a lefty, which they probably will. I'd imagine Brian Reynolds will come in to hit. Unless they're just going to save him for game 2. Two down. Yeah, we just need a quick out. So ground ball maybe. They get it. Is he out? Hooray! All right, good job by Hernandez. Jason Foley had Tommy John surgery, and he's out for the year. Most likely, we'll see Alex Lang back in like a month. And Lang looked really good. Like, you know how he looked kind of off his last time because he needed that reconstructive elbow surgery, not Tommy John, just a little something a little different. 9-2, Tigers lead, bottom of the 6th. All right, I'll probably watch this last at bat by the Tigers, and I'm probably going to get going, folks. What time is it? 3:40. Yeah, I might watch a little bit more of the. We'll see. We'll see how fast the bottom of the 6th goes. But it's a blowout, 9-2, and there's another. We're gonna do game 2 as well tonight. See y'all, Miles. Hopefully you stick around. Hopefully we'll see you for game 2. Bottom of the 6th coming up. So Skubal leaves the game. His final line is 5 2/3. He gives up 2, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks. ERA goes up to 2.06, unfortunately, but hopefully he can get that down next time. Good game. Tigers are up 9-2. We'll see if they can add a couple more runs, put this thing away. We'll see. Oh, Javi just make a really nice play. There we go. Making up for all the errors he's been committing. That's always a big plus. Yeah, I'll be on. Yeah, anyone's always welcome. Unless we start fighting and then people get pissy. Then I have to ban them for a minute. Well, just get bored. I just don't really like ending on watching the other team bat. But yeah, this game's pretty much in get to the end of the game mode. Because at 5:45, 5:40ish is the expected start time of game 2. Ball 1. Yeah, Tom. To be fair, I don't think anyone here expects us to do good in that game, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll win. You never know. I think people would have been real salty in this game if we weren't up the way we were. Yep. Vest is available to pitch too. It's nice that Vest gets another game off here. It looks like 2-1. Just another little bit of time more to heal. Could be used in game 3 tonight though. We'll see. 2-1 on Torkelson. Schugert, the pitcher, still. It's 2-2. Tork's had a couple unfortunate at-bats. Not very well. I'm not a very good history person for sports. Yeah. Yeah. So was I. I was like, fuck, dude, we can't afford to lose that guy. By the way, the counter remains 2-2. 9-2 Tigers lead here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 on a ball. Like I said, I'm probably taking off before the top of the 7th just because this game is fucking over. And Torque strikes out on a tip. 1 away. Here's Perez. Chet Lemon is your Tiger. I have a jersey. Oh, you rock his jersey? Hell yeah. Hey, we're up at 28 likes. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps us out a ton. See if we can hit 30 likes. I'd appreciate that. And Perez pops out. That's 2 away. Rip to Chet Lemon. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that. The Lakers got sold for 10 billion. Also known as pocket change for men like me. Light work. I'd throw away $10 billion. Not even anything to me. Hey, we had 30 likes. I appreciate you guys. You guys are too kind. 1-1. Shit, you handed me $10 billion, I'd smack you and tell you where's the rest of it. Oh, about him driving 100? Yeah, it sucks. He probably shouldn't do that. Same with Shadur. Yeah, that's poor people money. 60. Bro, please don't ever talk to me again with your broke ass. Bro says 60, like we're supposed to be impressed. Bro, my family's last name is Cruise Ship. We owned all the cruise ships. Like, my other side of the family's last name is Xbox, Microsoft. Like, I don't think that's... What? Yeah, and my dad's dad is Mr. PlayStation himself. So, if you want to know what real money is... Zach Eddy acting like he went to Georgia. Your real name is Paul Skenes. You wish, Tim. It's like, yeah, I do. I really would like to be that guy. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, that's a base hit for McKinstry with 2 out. A little 1 out single. Let's see what Dingler does now with 1 on and 2 out. Dingler's 1 for 2 today. Had a good game. Hit by pitch as well. Yeah, they have that history at Georgia with bad driving. Shadur Sanders also got cited for going the exact same speed on the exact same day. Isn't that crazy? As Eddie? Who do you think the Pistons? I don't know. I don't follow basketball at all. Maybe Devin Booker. I don't fucking know. 2-0, 2-1. I don't follow it enough to give you a good opinion. I've been pushing Devin Booker to Detroit since for 4 or 5 years now, so maybe it'll finally happen. Got caught driving in Cleveland at 1. Yeah. I think it was only 101 for Shadur. Or that's all he got cited at was 101. Or do you mean the time is when he got caught? Damn, Dingler flies out. That'll end the inning. Well, boys, I'm probably gonna stop watching. Well, we'll watch the top of the 7th. Fuck it. Make this at least a 2-hour, 10-minute stream, and then we'll call it. But if the 7th inning starts to take too long, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. So I'll be leaving us at some point quickly here. Oh yeah, Ford. Either way, though, top 7: Gonzalez, McCutchen, and Bart. Maybe. If Jaire's healthy and everything, sure. Nice. This will give me almost 2 hours off between streams. It's actually pretty good. Cordon must be pretty broke. No, he's good. He probably has okay money. I don't know. He probably be stacking that money. He seems like a pretty wealthy kid. Hitting you with the Obama. No, can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do that cadence that he done, but not no more. Hernandez back to pitch here against Gonzalez, McCutchen, and I mainly just want to see Hernandez pitch. Who do you got winning NBA Finals? I got the Thunder. Yeah, probably the Thunder. It probably goes Game 7, though. I would imagine Pacers win tonight and Thunder take Game 7. This feels like a 7-game series. I don't know why. With my infinite NBA knowledge, I say it's about a 7-gamer. That's how I feel. I live on the western side of the state. That'll be the first out of the inning. 1 away. Yeah, it is. I'm surprised it hasn't been updated to a Detroit one yet. Well, now they actually can because he's pitched for Detroit, so they can probably update that to a Tigers. See, what I do like is this guy throws hard as shit. 97 and accurate, huh? Why wasn't he working out for the Phillies? What was going on? 1 away. Here's McCutchen. This guy's got to be like a cold shower to all these right-handed hitters after Skubal. It's like, holy shit. Because I don't even think they knew we had this in the bullpen. They're like, damn, I thought they'd bring out fucking somebody else. Who the hell is Hernandez? Well, they know who Hernandez is. They probably played against him. 1-0. But he's probably like the last guy they thought they'd see coming out the bullpen. 1-2. Yeah, I'm not worried. Listen, I'm the one telling you we should go get Mitch Keller because I think Mitch Keller to the Tigers would be like a fucking machine with all his quality starts and his already pretty solid pitching. Now you give him to Chris Fetter, have him add in the Chris Fetter pitches. Oh man, Mitch Keller would be a monster at the end of our bullpen, at the back end of our rotation. If he can throw hard and fucking, yeah, he struck out McCutchen. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, man, Hernandez. Just throw strikes, buddy. Just fire him in there. Will Smith hit a walk-off last night against the Padres. That was crazy. Ah, fuck. Jared Jones. Dude, Keller's had like 14 starts and 10 of them are quality starts. That's so hard to ignore. And it would cost probably just Justin Henry Malloy to get him. Cause like you know what I mean? It'd be like, will you take Justin Henry Malloy? And they'd probably be like, yeah, that works out for us. You know what I mean? Like that's all it would take probably. Just J Hen. Hernandez is 1-10. Now he's 10. 1-2. Welcome to Detroit. Yeah, and people are kind of balk at Keller's numbers, but his numbers are, it's literally like 3 bad starts is the reason he has a 4 ERA. Like, other than that, he's literally been flawless this year. One of the better pitchers in baseball, despite what the numbers tell you. Yeah, Pittsburgh, like Jace Young would probably be the 1-to-1 player you could trade because Jace Young still has tremendous upside, and I don't think they have his position. Brian Hayes. Hayes might be the player they get rid of, actually, that gets traded at the deadline, maybe, but I don't know. Oh, and or 1-2 here on Bart. Yeah, I mean, you could completely fleece the Pirates. No, again, no offense to Pirates fans or anything, but you need younger players and maybe trade Brian Reynolds. Was that Jake Peavy that hit a grand slam? All right, that'll be a strikeout, guys. I'm going to get out of here. All right, well, it looks like we're going to win. We'll probably be 48-27 heading into the 5:45 game. We'll be live for that game too, which is why I'm actually heading out of here. I want to get some food in me. I want to kind of relax a little bit. So, as always, you can find the game over on the tvapp.to. Just type in the tvapp.to like that. You scroll down and you'll find baseball. You can always watch everything here. I'll show you. Right here, see? It works. So I'll show you. I'll give you that. That way you can watch it. You have ways to watch. It works on mobile really well too. There's no pop-ups, which is really nice. Just leave a like if you don't mind. Hopefully Lang is good to go. That'll be the biggest helpful. Yeah, nah. Anyway, there's that for you if you want to still watch the game and all that. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you leave a like on your way out. I'll see y'all later for game 2. Peace out. As always, GG to the Pirates fans. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. I'll see y'all later. Peace out for now. Bye-bye.